Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Jackie from Roll Squad Library, and I'm super excited to be here today and showing you off the Sleeping Beauty. This fairy tale is very close because I loved the animated movie, and then realizing there's a ballet, and then realizing, oh, the Disney movie took that ballet, and just thinking about it, like, oh yeah, there's so much things that connect to Sleeping Beauty. It's like, oh wow, there's a lot. Well, let me just show off this incredibly beautiful drawings and how everything is just immaculate. I absolutely loved it. I think, like, I got this at my local library, but I'm pretty sure I might buy this version for myself later on, or possibly if there's just like a smaller version, because this is a pretty big book. You can tell that my camera couldn't grasp the majority of it, but yeah. And I hope to one day see the ballet that inspired Walt Disney and some of the story, because this is based off the story of the ballet rather than the actual fairy tale, and I wanted to keep it through my little journey through the Walt Disney storylines. So yeah, so starting off, this is a little bit, if you pause it, you can read the entire story. So, Sleeping Beauty. If you don't know the tale of Sleeping Beauty, it is the story of a king and queen. They've been wanting a child for so long, and once they finally get said child, they name her Aurora. And later on, at her christening, basically, not exactly a baby shower, but like welcome to the world, all the fairies in the land, like, they invited everyone, the king and queen. Apparently, they forgot to invite a thorn fairy, or the evil fairy. And when all the other fairies were giving her gifts, like this beauty, grace, song, she all the fairies, and then the evil fairy, comes in to the banquet and is like, yo, I didn't get invited, so I'm going to curse this child. When she is older, she will prick her finger, and most commonly on a spinning wheel, but in the ballet is a rose, which is this is what this story follows, and she would die. Then the last fairy, who got interrupted, honestly, was like, don't worry, I know I can't take away this curse, but what I can do is so that she can sleep until she finds true love. So then she continues living. So this is where this kind of differentiates. She still lives with her family, rather, in other stories she lives far away with the other fairies and then comes back later on. But this one, she keeps living with her family. And then on her 16th birthday, on her birthday specifically, she goes into the garden and she pricks her hand on a rose thorn, and then she falls asleep for 1,000 years. And the fairy, the lilac fairy, the one that blessed her with the counter curse, essentially, now starts looking for a potential prince to help out and kind of like wait out the curse. And then eventually a prince from a far off land finds, and the fairy, the lilac fairy, she convinces the prince to come in and help save Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty. Once they saw each other while she was asleep, they fell in love at first sight, kissed, and then lived happily ever after. And that's the end. And I kind of liked it mainly because, you gotta invite the right people. And don't invite everyone except one person. That's kind of rude. But that's not the story here. But it's a classic fairy tale. And one, the art is gorgeous. Two, I never realized those birds in the Walt Disney film was actually, I guess, a very common way to draw birds. I'm just giggling thinking about it because I was like, what are these? And to start off, the first words of this where the sun was just rising when on a beautiful spring morning, the baby of Queen Tulip and King Floriston was born, aka Aurora. And the last words of the book was, "But the most beautiful celebration of all took place a few years later for the wedding of Aurora and Desme, or Desire." I'm not sure if it was an accent mark because it's translated by Adrienne Rene Drouot. I think that's French. Also, I'm probably most likely, definitely mispronounced the translator's name. And this was illustrated by Charlotte Goustaut. I'm pretty sure I also mispronounced that. I'm so sorry, but you can also look it up online. I know they have books on Barnes & Noble and everything like that. What I would recommend this book, absolutely. It's beautiful art style. It is closer to the ballet, which is the one the Tchaikovsky, you know, the Swan Lake Tchaikovsky made music for, and I personally fell in love at it first sight. I mean, look at the cover, it's absolutely gorgeous. So there's that. And now going back into my Twisted Wonderland brain rot. If you don't know by now, or if this is your first time seeing my videos, I'm doing a book a month, or at least attempting to do a book a month, because now I'm back at work and everything. It is kind of getting harder to do a book, 2 books, but I'm trying. So what I am doing is making sure I get to feel my twist love, and also, you know, justifying the fact that, hey, I need to read more. So this is the first time you'll actually ever see me put a 5 out of 5 in recent months, because this has always been a story that I loved. I loved Princess Aurora from her blue pink dress. I used to have a clock of her, but then I got I'm not like other girls phase and threw it out, and now I realize on eBay it's worth like $200-$300 when it was $5 at a swap meet. Yeah, that's what hurts. Anyways, this is also based on Diasmonia, which is the same dorm as Melis Draconia and everything from the game Twisted Wonderland, also based on, you know, Sleeping Beauty and Maleficent. I truly enjoy it. In the next couple of videos, you'll see me probably going back to Alice in Wonderland very soon. I'm going to be revisiting that because the anime, the Twisted Wonderland anime, is going to be coming out very soon, hopefully by the time I post this. And you probably see me just, oh, what did they keep, what did they didn't, from the anime, manga, and the light novel, or novel itself. What else should I mention? Oh yeah, if you think I should have a book series that you would like me to recommend, if you hear that coughing, that is my neighbor. That is a lot. I am back in school somewhat, so so videos will be kind of delayed, but hopefully my schedule will be back very soon. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you like and subscribe, and tell me more what I should read or do, or if there's any other games or anime that I should get into, or if you want to go see my anime journal. Thank you so much, and bye-bye, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh, before I forget, someone else asked to comment on what I do to get these cute little post-its / photos. These are not photos, these are just a little stuff that I just made on Canva and just printed it out. Usually I do a lot of covers that I like, and then hopefully it's the cover that I get from my local library. Okay, that's the last time. Goodbye everyone, I hope you enjoy.